Hello everybody, it is Animical, and I just watched the first episode of Star vs. My New Wand, or Season 2 at least, and I haven't seen the second part of it yet. I was going to record this, then watch that, and then do a video on that. So, I thought it was a really good episode, but I did have a few problems with it. The fact that she could just do magic without her wand, like, as soon as she loses her wand, it's like, oh yeah, also you don't need it, it's kind of a recommendation. I thought that maybe they could have like been building up to that, like, oh, strong people don't need a wand. They could just, do magic without a wand, and so maybe they could have at least built up to it. And then when she lost her wand, this season could have been like training to do magic without the need of a wand. I also thought it was kind of odd that they just gave her a new wand, Like, I get that something bad is going to happen with that wand, because, he looked at it and he's like, oh, yeah, that's not good, and he saw, like, the unicorn that was, like, on steroids or whatever. But I thought this episode was great. Yeah, like, at the very beginning of the episode when she was, like, talking about everything that she did, I was like, yep, that's the beginning of a new season recap right there, that they kind of put it in. It's not like a previously on, but it's like, let's just remind you of everything that I've done. I just thought the animation looked better. Maybe that was just me. Maybe it's because I watched it on a different television, but I don't know. I thought the animation looked great. Zara's closet. Have we seen that before? I feel like we haven't. I don't even recall, like, them mentioning it. Like, oh yeah, that's where she keeps all her secrets. And then, like, when he got in there, it could have been like, whoa, oh, he's in the secrets room. But he just kind of appeared in there. I thought it was a great opener to the season. Hopefully we get more story stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch the second episode, so I'll be right back. And we're back. The second episode. Originally, at the very beginning, it was like, I didn't really care for it, but I knew it was just like a character development episode, so I was just gonna kind of power through it and let it slide. But then, throughout the halfway mark, I was beginning to really enjoy it. I just kind of liked how it went and kind of how little happened. I would say how little happened, but it's not like a little bit happened. It was just kind of a slower paced episode, and I really liked it. I thought it was a fun watch. I liked it more the further it went along. At the very end, I thought Star was like, why is she just kind of there? Is it just because he's like, okay, Ludo is different character from before? I'm just kidding. He still wants the wand. That's his only motivation. He's still the exact same character you knew in season 1. Don't worry, people who don't want character development. But then, when he found the second half of the wand, I am surprised. Like, I don't know. I didn't think that the second part of the wand, or the second part of the star would just be there. And even if it was somewhere, I didn't realize that we were going to find it immediately as the season started. And he was on Muni the whole time instead of Earth or wherever he was last time. And then when it reset the day, that really felt like a kind of like, oh yeah, new Ludo. He was silly and kind of dumb in the first season, kind of Toppy's minion at a certain point. But in season 2, he's probably going to train himself and be stronger than he was before and be an actual enemy instead of just like a comic relief enemy. And or he might have a redemption arc, maybe, because then they'd probably have to get the stars together at some point. That, or he has to get her half, or she has to get his half of the star, and then they have to put it together and make one. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind a redemption arc. That would be kind of different turn for this show, but they've also kind of experimented with that in season 1, whenever Star was like, okay, monsters aren't all bad. I'm gonna give you like a corn or whatever in Mutapendence Day. So, Star vs. Season 2. It started off really strong. I actually don't know which one I like better. Originally, I think the first one was better just because it's like, okay, just more stuff happened and just more characters, and it was like, okay, we're back into the world of Star. But the second one, I feel like that will be better as the show goes along and you look back at them. Maybe the first episode had like a bunch of like foreshadowing and stuff, but I don't know, maybe I really like Ludo in the Wild. Anyway, I will see you guys next time for more shows. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Please support the show. Description below. See you then.